1945. Germany as a nation is dying. There is still fighting, but it is leaderless. For the leaders, the Nazi leaders, are trying to escape. Some of the Nazis had good reason to run, for we had found and been sickened by the horror of Buchenwald and Dachau, names that will live forever in infamy. And we were shocked by this ghastly inhumanity. This is the story of one American and his mission, and how he found what we all were to learn later, that the cruelty of dictatorship is the same, whether under the swastika or under the red star.
Maycheck, are you sure about the markings on that first staff car?
Positive. It's General Rydell, SS, Schutzstaffel.
Then headquarters is right. He is taking a powder.
Now, wouldn't you? With the bones of 3,000 people left in that prison camp, I just hope he's in that castle.
Rydell we take alive. He's more valuable that way.
What value is a murder?
A lot, Sergeant. Rydell has to stand trial, and then he'll sure be convicted, and then he's going to be shot like a mad dog. And if any other mad dogs got the same bright idea as he had, they won't be so anxious to try them. You understand, Sergeant?
Yes, sir.
Und dann Paris. Da muss ich Ihnen übrigens eine Geschichte erzählen. Abends großes Abendessen bei Oberst Rautenfeld. Nach dem Theater natürlich. Großartiges Essen und dann das Dessert.
Gräfin Bernstorff, I didn't want to leave without thanking you. The meal was delicious. This wine, heavenly. We aristocrats, no good food, good wines. A shame you didn't have the same taste in politics. Our party could have used you. But the past is for dull historians.
The future for brave and clever men. There's still the Third Reich and the Supermen to serve it.
You do not enjoy my company, do you, Gräfin? Neither did your brother. But then, of course, he didn't like the Führer. Tell me, Gräfin, what made your brother and his cousin, Count von Stauffenberg, think they could assassinate our Führer? Were they insane? You do not wish to answer? Under the circumstances, I understand.
Gentlemen, a toast. A toast to the future of the Third Reich.
You don't think there's a future of the Third Reich?
The future of Germany lies in her children.
Oh, yes, in her children. Nevertheless, Gräfin, I would like you to join me in a toast to the Third Reich. We will be back. All Germany will follow us. And next time, we will conquer. Frank!
Keine Bewegung! Zurück! Zurück! Umdrehen! Hände hoch und an die Wand. Rydell, setzen Sie. Bitte.
This him?
Rydell, the big one.
I'll take that, Mac. You just went on a diet.
I just thought a toast was in order. A toast to the victors. Yes. I'm General Fritz Reidel. And what do you intend to do about it, Captain?
I wouldn't worry about it, General. Your future is all laid out for you. In fact, you're at the end of your rope. You always lay out a nice spread like this, or only for special occasions? For distinguished butchers like General Reidel? Get him out of here, and have a 24-hour guard posted around the house.
As a general officer, the Geneva Convention requires you to treat me with respect, Captain.
The Geneva Convention. Since when did you ever start to operate according to conventions? And what about those miserable folks you stuffed into the ovens, General Reidel? Woodley, bring up the vehicles and radio headquarters that we've bagged Reidel. Then this nice lady is going to give us a big feed. Maycheck, tell this dame to rustle up her best food. We've been eating out of K-ration boxes long enough. Okay, General, let's get going.
Also machen Sie jetzt ein bisschen Essen für uns. Vielleicht etwas...
Oh, yes, thank you. I understand English. My name is Berndorf. Tina von Berndorf. Captain, you and your men are welcome in my home.
It's a real honor. You don't care who you invite, do you?
Captain, you got her all wrong.
Yeah?
Yeah, Gräfin von Bernsdorf.
So what?
Well, a Gräfin is a countess, and the von Bernsdorfs are one of the oldest families in Germany.
What makes them any different from these others, the Reidels, for example?
Big difference, Captain. Her brother was Erich von Bernsdorf.
That name sounds familiar.
Her cousin was Count Eugen von Stauffenberg.
Those were the guys that tried to kill Hitler.
Right, they were executed.
Oh,
Reidel just happened to come by here, probably to rub it in.
I didn't know.
Oh, no apology is necessary. Now, if you gentlemen will excuse me, I must rustle up some food.
We're all set, sir.
Got enough gas to get back?
We emptied the German car, sir.
Good. Well, you know the scoop. Maycheck and I have orders to remain here in case any more of them spot the castle. When you dump those birds off, come on back. But keep your eyes open. Remember, we're still way out in front.
We ought to make it back by morning.
No, don't hurry. I ain't slept in the bed for 6 months.
All right, boys.
So. Ja, wirklich?
You like it?
Sehr schön, sehr schön.
I give it to you as a souvenir.
Well, I think it's lovely.
You will have it as a souvenir?
Yes,
I give it to you. Yeah?
Well, well, I'm just helping with the kids.
Well, yeah, the kids. I counted 15 of them on the way in here. You aren't too kind of young to have 15 children.
Oh, they're not mine, Captain. They belong to many people.
She's just helping to take care of them.
So, now I call for the children. Will you please help the sergeant? Please. I give you an apron, too. Yes? So, now you mustn't be sad. Fine. You both look very nice. Hello, Kinder. Essen gibt's. Woo!
Kinder. Komm, Kinder.
You must have children of your own. You do have children?
Yeah, one.
Ah. A boy?
No, a girl.
Girl? Oh, nice. What is she like?
To tell you the truth, I don't know. I've only seen her picture.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. I'm lucky at that.
Yes, you're right. Oh, the food.
Say, what gives? I can't figure her out.
She's quite a woman.
And the children?
Well, their fathers are the ones that took part in the assassination attempt.
Bad bear. Villain bear. Here. So, slug it us. Oh! Harder, harder. There. Oh! Then the father and mother bear lived happily ever after. Because...
Bravo. Captain, I think you do it wonderful. You're a good storyteller. But I think now it's time to go to sleep. Kinderlein, ich fürchte, wir müssen schlafen gehen.
Okay, kid.
Schade.
No,
Gell?
es tut mir leid.
Einmal muss es sein.
Sorry.
Harliko.
We could use some shut-eye ourselves.
Ja.
Wir müssen doch schlafen. Harliko. Wait.
They liked it. They liked the
First
story.
you wash your hands. No, excuse me. I don't mean to.
You take the first and leave, I'll take the second one. Bye-bye.
Damit die Kinder zu spielen einige Stunden.
Basti, I'm sure they won't forget you. Mach ein Knickschen. Oh, schön.
It's been a pleasure and a real honor.
I hope everything goes well, Captain.
Thanks, Tina.
Das kommt dir von linken, ja? Komm.
Wanted to see me, sir?
Afternoon, Tom.
What's up?
The general's just returned from Corps headquarters. Division has a difficult assignment to carry out, and Tom, I'd like you to carry the ball on this. It's highly classified, and I want maximum security concerning this, except for those few men that you will select to help carry out the mission.
What's the job?
You won't believe this, Tom, but the Russians will be given a great deal of the area conquered by the U.S. Army. The dividing line runs from Kiel here in the north down through the area at the present time occupied by our 5th Armored Division. We have orders to move out secretly at midnight on the 3rd of July.
But, sir, that includes the 4th of July.
In the meantime, you will proceed with your unit into Russian territory. There you will contact a Russian unit who's going to move into our area of Erfurt and Mulhausen. A Colonel Kulagin of Russian intelligence will meet you at the checkpoint. You'll give him all the information that we've assembled here so that the Russian troops' occupation can be carried out expeditiously and without causing too much panic among the Germans. When you finish your assignment, you'll return here and make a full report of the results to the commanding general.
I understand, sir, but the 4th of July...
We have our orders, Ryan, and they come from a lot higher up in the Army.
Yes, sir.
Lieutenant!
Порядки.
Okay.
Пропусти.
So, you are the rank of the U.S. Army.
That's right, Colonel. Now, shall we get down to business?
Yes, yes, we have to talk much about concerning intelligence. I presume that you Americans have carefully interrogated and put into jail all prominent Nazis. Hmm?
We've checked those with any intelligence value, yes.
And how many did you put exactly into your prison camps?
40 or 50 are in detention and still under interrogation.
40 or 50? Your intelligence sounds very dull of uninteresting.
Oh, you're 50. Yeah, you Americans are naive people. You have never learned the touch of Oriental questioning. Maybe you want once to watch the OGPU in action, huh?
That ought to be interesting, real interesting.
Fine. You Americans will learn a lot of other interesting lessons, too. But enough of that. Let's now check those line of demarcation. Also, du nicht sprechen, was? Ich sage letzte Mal. Name will ich wissen. Alle Namen von Nazis.
Ich weiß nicht.
Was, du weißt nicht? Du lügst, du. Du lügst.
Nein.
Was? Nicht dein Name, du.
Colonel Kulagin.
What's the matter?
It's obvious this woman is politically reliable. Why do you keep hounding her?
She's a dangerous woman. Her husband was a colonel in the German army.
Oh, I've always wondered why my wife was so dangerous. Now I understand it. Are these her kids? Couldn't you let them wait somewhere else?
My dear friend, you will never learn the Oriental art of questioning. She will tell more this way.
She doesn't know anything to tell.
At
least have some consideration for the kids. They didn't start the war. They're victims of it.
Young or old, there's only one good German. A dead one. So. Und jetzt werden wir uns noch ein bisschen unterhalten. Du sprechen? Ja, du sprechen!
Ich weiß doch nicht, was...
Ich sage dir, du sprechen! Kinder, alle nochmal.
Rough, huh? I thought the Germans were ruthless. Let's get out of here. He says the only good German's a dead German, and that includes adults and children. But why children?
Well, he figures if you liquidate the children, the Russians won't have a new German army class to worry about for another 100 years.
You know, I wonder if someday he isn't going to feel that way about us Americans. Hello, Steve. You know, this new demarcation line, the Russians are coming in phases. And the way I figure it, they're going to be in Born just at midnight tonight. Steve, it's not fair. Tina and the kids are in for a lot of trouble. Guess there's only one thing to do.
Glad to hear you say it, sir. I've had enough, too. Sure you want to go? Colonel Kulagin's got a real cute sense of humor.
Steve, I don't care what happens. This time the politicals have made a mistake. And I have a feeling Catherine will want us to get those kids out of there. And little Kathy. When she's old enough, I have a hunch she'll feel the same way.
One important thing is, sir, that you feel this way.
Sociable on the way out. You scout around for something to lug those kids in. Anything. Act real important. I'm here from Hanover to put those swine in prison. American prison. Thank God those 5 languages you speak include Russian.
Куда? Где ваши бумаги? Подождите. Captain, we're in luck. This goon's in charge. He wants to see your papers.
Well, he can see my AGO card, but I'm going to show him he's dealing with an American officer.
Вот тебе бумажка.
Какое его звание?
What's he saying now?
Wants to know your rank, sir.
Oh, he does he? Well, tell this fat slob I'm a captain. Tell him I'm the head of the American OGPU, and I'm here to put these young swine on their capitalist burden in prison, to be executed on the orders of General Eisenhower and General Zhukov. And make it snappy, Steve, old boy. I think we're running out of time.
Вот капитан очень недовольный этим всем. На рассказ генерала Айзенхауэра и генерала Жукова.
Пожалуйста.
Get that brat over here with me.
Умеет свое дело, что?
Ничего, ведет себя хорошо.
Да, так как и вас.
Да.
How's he taking it, Steve?
You're right up his alley, sir.
Ну как, выпьем что-нибудь с капитаном или как?
Нет, слушайте. У нас капитан не пьет с рядовыми. Но как хотите, я вас прошу.
Пожалуйста.
Captain, he wants to know if you'll have a drink with him.
American Army captains don't drink with their inferiors. Tell him that. And ask him if there's a vehicle around we can tie up to a jeep to haul these swine.
Хотя он говорит, чтобы вы приготовили воз.
Ну хорошо, но все равно я же нуждаюсь в какой-нибудь бумаге предложить полковнику Гулагину.
Captain, he says he needs some kind of a record, receipt to give to Colonel Kulagin.
I'll give the atheist baboon a receipt.
Сейчас. Вот вам расчет.
Пропуск?
Никакой пропуски нету.
Подожди. Я должен телефонировать.
He's gonna call up, Captain.
Получил же бумагу от американского капитана. Да, я сейчас еду. Понимаю. Все в порядке.
It's okay, Captain. We can go.
Пропусти.
Captain Tom Ryan returned to his outfit, and while no one seemed to realize he'd been gone, everyone knew about the missing children. The Army can be funny sometimes. Tom Ryan left a heritage in Germany and a memory of one American that will live in the hearts of 15 children and one Gräfin for as long as each shall live.